Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson, born August 27, 1908, Gillespie County, Texas, U.S., died January 22, 1973, San Antonio, Texas, 36th President of the U.S. from 1963 to 69. He taught school in Houston, Texas before going to Washington, D.C. He won a seat in the U.S. House from 1937 to 49. His loyalty impressed President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who made Johnson his protégé. He won election to the U.S. Senate in 1949 in a vicious campaign that involved fraud on both sides. As Democratic whip from 1951 to 55 and majority leader from 1955 to 61, he developed a talent for consensus building through methods both tactful and ruthless. He was largely responsible for passage of the Civil Rights Bills of 1957 and 1960, the first in the 20th century. In 1960, he was elected vice president under John F. Kennedy. He became president after Kennedy's assassination in 1963. In his first few months in office, he won passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the most comprehensive and far-reaching legislation of its kind in American history. Later that year, he announced his Great Society program of social welfare and civil rights legislation. His attention to domestic matters, however, was diverted by the country's escalating involvement in the Vietnam War, which provoked large student demonstrations and other protests beginning in the late 1960s. Meanwhile, discontent and alienation among the young and racial minorities increased as the promises of the Great Society failed to materialize. By 1967, Johnson's popularity had declined steeply, and in early 1968, he announced that he would not seek re-election. He retired to his Texas ranch.